Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well, let's just say your hour has come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Hello everyone, welcome to Half-Life 2. I'm continuing this series of walkthroughs or commentaries on the start of a new game for the Half-Life and Half-Life 2 series of games, including expansions, and for this game it was released, I think it was released in 2004 for the PC. It involved a protracted 5-year, $40 million development cycle. Obviously you know the developer is Valve Corp, but this time the publisher is Sierra Entertainment and Valve Corporation now. Previously for Half-Life, they had problems getting a publisher. The company set up by former Microsoft employees, and with the fame it received from Half-Life, accumulated a lot of wealth from that, from the success of that game, and from that success it was able to become a publisher as well.
You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my home.
Are you the only ones on that train?
Whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safe.
Dr. Breen again? I was hoping I'd seen the last of him in City 14.
These guys are kind of funny. If you press them a bit, they'll start hitting you.
Welcome to City 17.
There's Dr. Breen that we saw earlier as well. And you notice right away that the difference between this game and Half-Life is the addition of subtitles. Now, I tried everything to find subtitles in Half-Life, but I wasn't able to in the main menu. Even if included, I don't think it would be as clear as it is in this game. And straight away you see that the graphics has changed significantly over the years between 1998 and 2004. Technology has changed. And
about that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection. I can't take too long or they'll get suspicious. I'm way behind on my beating quota.
Yes, Barney, what is it? I'm in the middle of a critical test.
Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
Great Scott!
and just like with G-Man that we saw in the beginning of this video, the level of detail on the characters, especially on the skin level of detail, it's highly improved over previous games from more than a decade ago.
Alyx is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get him here.
Oh, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well. And, Gordon, good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab.
Oh, man, that's what
But even for a game from 2004, the detail on the skin of the face of G-Man is somewhat comparable to that even found in like Black Ops 2, which came out only like a year or two ago. Actually, in 2012. So this game made by Valve is very, very advanced. Then again, I have a lot of the settings from the main menu set to very, very high detail. So that could be another reason why the detail on his face was very high.
Let me read a letter I recently received. Dr. Breen, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress sincerely a concerned citizen?
Now I suppose these Combine these Combine officers are simulated humans into the synth structure of the Combine, if I'm not mistaken. Well, anyway, after the 7-hour war, I think, which occurs after the Black Mesa incident, and then this game takes, I think, place 17 years after the Black Mesa incident, from which the 7-hour war proceeded, which allowed the Combine, these slave masters, to invade Earth, overcome it, subdue the entire world population under the leadership and authority of Dr. Breen, who I think is appointed to the United Nations Council, or at least a member. So he represents the Combine and speaks to the humans that have not been assimilated into the Combine.
Come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
And where I'm now at is like a prison district.
Oh, I thought you were a cop.
He's one of us.
Look at him down there.
I told you they'd be coming for us next.
Just this once, I hope you're wrong.
Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological processes, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future.
I can't take it anymore.
Attention, residents. Miscount detected in your block. Cooperation with your civil protection team. Tennis, force, rather than
No time to lose!
Citizen notice. Failure to cooperate.
Here they come. So I better start moving up here. He opens the door for me. I'm heading for the roof.
Quick! Keep moving!
And this scene coming up can be a little bit intense because you have to walk along a ledge, which is very, very narrow. And they're taking shots at me from below. I think that's a Combine APC, if I'm not mistaken. That's what they call it. It's like this vehicle which shoots, and I think it can also emit rockets. At least it can in Gmod, but Alyx comes to save me. Yeah, it is called the Combine.
No, you don't.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
You
better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way. Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map. I'm Alyx Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though. Man, a few words, aren't you? Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old administrator. Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen. Through here. Funny, you showing up on this day in particular. We've been helping people escape the city on foot.
So now we're heading to Dr. Kleiner's secret hideout laboratory.
Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way. Here, let me buy you a drink. Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there!
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alyx. Well,
And Dr. Kleiner took out, I believe, the fangs out of Lamar, making it a pet.
If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside.
Now I saw a video on
Bit of a
YouTube
troublemaker,
of
isn't he?
somebody entering this scene and having a crowbar ready. I don't know if there is one. I don't think there is. But if there is one, I missed it. But they may have done it by using Gma, but they entered the scene and they were able to kill Lamar.
For our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Nonsense. Your talents surpass your loveliness.
They don't show what happens afterwards.
Well, is he here?
When Lamar jumps into Dr. Kleiner's machine, just past the wall, which will be coming up soon, but
We can't
it's
keep
kind
him
of
here
funny to
long,
watch.
Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No. There's nothing to be nervous about. We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Doc, since he's not taking the streets, you might as well get him out of his civvies.
What? Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
They're about to let me have access to my suit.
But okay. Here we go. Ah! Damn it, get it off
There's
me!
Lamar.
Lamar!
And right about here, he uses the crowbar.
Get rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head. Fruitlessly.
Get that thing away from me!
He used the
Yeah,
crowbar on
my
Lamar,
pet.
Lamar dies,
Up,
but
up. No, not up there! No! Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile! Oh, fine.
But
It'll
normally
be
in this
another
game,
week
Lamar
before I
jumps
can
up into
coax her out.
that shaft up the top
Longer if we're lucky.
and heads into the adjacent room,
You're not an animal person.
which is beyond that wall. You can't see it just yet.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now. Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do. I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now, let's see.
And I think I mentioned this in my review of Half-Life, but the reason why I'm doing this review of Half-Life and Half-Life 2 series of games, including the expansion packs, is just to familiarize myself with the whole series again, especially when I believe Episode 3, Half-Life 2 Episode 3 may be coming out late this year, most likely in 2014, hopefully not in 2015, but...
Meanwhile, let's get this show on the road.
Somebody's X'd out.
Well, come on. Dr.
Black
Kleiner's...
Mesa Research Project. Maybe Dr. Breen is X'd out, I don't know.
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
We're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see. The massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to C base and LT orbifold Hilbert inclusive. Conditions could hardly be more ideal.
That's what you said last time.
Hey, yeah, about that cat.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. No fiddlesticks. What now?
So by pressing, I think E, I'm able to pick that up.
Gordon, would you mind plugging us in? Excellent.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Gordon, go right ahead. Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
I can't look.
The graphics in this scene are really good too.
Okay.
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work, Izzy.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Excellent.
But sure enough, something's about to happen. And it involves Lamar coming from out of nowhere.
Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out
Which
there,
is
Gordon.
why I guess the person uploaded a video killing Lamar, because Lamar screws up everything and then you're just transported to the outside of this building.
Hell, what is it?
It's your man, the freaking headhopper! Ready? No!
Instead of to Eli Vance, which was your intended destination.
Coming through, Dad. What's going on here? I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of...
You were supposed to be transported here.
Something is drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? How did you get in here?
There's Dr. Breen.
I'm getting him out of there.
It will heal you apart!
Just lost Gordon. What's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm encountering unexpected interference.
Don't worry, Gordon.
There he is. Oh, we're losing it again.
The man I saw. I'm all but certain it was Gordon Freeman.
And you saw Dr. Breen talking to some sort of Combine advisor, which are the overlords of the Combine army.
Shut it down, shut it down!
Gordon, you must get out of here! Run!
Down out of sight. I'll come find you.
So I get transported outside and pretty much I'm screwed for the rest of this game. And that I have to travel on foot all the way to Eli Vance's location. But I'll be ending this video here. And a scanner is about to blind me any second now.